welcome back. We were reading. Reading the second chapter of my head teacher's vampire red. Beware danger, no entry. Now I am continuing it from here. Okay, let's get started. Okay. Then, when we got back to the classroom after our lunch, we saw that Gary Petrie had his face squashed up against the glass and that he was crying. Miss Jones was trying to open the door, but she couldn't get her key in the lock because Gary Petrie had got loads of pens and pencils and a ruler stuck in there when he was trying to escape. So, Miss Jones told us all to wait while she ran off to get help. But Carrie Petrie just kept crying and screaming through the door about how he was starving and about how he needed a wee. So me and Zack tried to squash Mars half a Mars bar under the door because even though I do not like Gary Petrie very much because he does things like lick people's pencil cases and has boggy fingers, I still did not want him to starve to death. So, Gary Petrie ate a bit of the Mars bar off the floor, and we asked him if he was feeling any better. And he said that he was worse, and that he was going to be himself. And then he started panicking and jumping around. That's when Judy said, Gary, listen to me very closely. You're going to have to do a wee in the bin. Everyone was shocked. But then Jody said that it was either that or Gary Patrie's bladder would explode and then he died. Then Jody and then Gary put his hand against the glass too. And I knew it was because Jody was trying to make Gary Petrie be brave. Then Jody told him that we would all go down to the end of the corridor so that we wouldn't see him doing a wee in the bin. And he said okay. And also that he didn't want to die, so we all went down to the very end of the corridor and waited. But then Miss Jones came back with the caretaker, and even though we all told her not to go up to the door, she went anyway, and that's when she screamed. And the caretaker said, disgraceful behavior. And nobody was allowed back nobody was allowed back into the classroom until it had been completely disinfected. So anyway, we all stood under the doorframe like Jody had said to do,